All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to the stream. It's January 1st, 2021. So, first trading day of the year. Hopefully, everyone is ready to go. I'm actually watching ANTE right now. Seems kind of interesting. I just missed an entry on this one at 319. Then I moved it up to 320, then 322, and I didn't get it. I was just literally a hair too late on field. No, this would be canceled orders. So I was trying to chase this one into an entry, but I didn't get it. On the 5 minutes, it's looking actually pretty hot. You gotta be kind of, I would say, a bit more slow on this one. It still needs to prove a break of 3.5. It's a bit of a, not necessarily a new ticker, but around 7:20 it really started popping up on the watch list a little bit more. It wasn't a after hours ticker. Chinese advertising agency, 2 million flow, 21 million market cap, all looking pretty good here. Entered into investment agreement with Unistar Group Holdings Ltd. Yeah, so post. Go here, posts, let's go to the Monday post, and remember this watch list is for you guys to access in the first pinned comment below the video. So this is ANTE right here, so definitely going to be keeping a close eye on it. BNGO right now making a nice little strides higher. I don't think I'm going to really be trading BNGO. I don't know, I might. But it's not the one like I'm super hot about. 1, 2, 3, 4 big green days in a row here. This was a little bit of a pullback. This was another big gap up day. So it's been on a hot run. Hitting 5, 6. We have big resistance on 6. 5, 6 also big resistance. So I don't know. In my eyes, you know, you're really buying near some big resistance here on this ticker. So I'd be so careful here, but you know, for now it's making some nice moves. One AP Pro says I didn't do my due diligence, had no idea BNGO has such a big float. Yeah, so you always want to be careful what the float is, right? Low floats mean big spikeability. Bigger floats typically less of that. So if we actually, why is this up here? News, that shouldn't be here. If we go to the PDF that we talk about from time to time, usually at least once, the tradable stocks we're looking for typically have a float below 10 million. I actually just realized I didn't have market cap written here, but usually, you know, below 250, below 500 million market cap. And then, you know, once we're getting to the 50 million market cap, that's really the sweet zone. But anything over 500 million is usually a little bit more of a mid cap in my eyes, and we're trying to trade small caps, at least right now. So yeah, BNGO, nice moves there. OCGN, I'm not sure how much follow through we're going to get on this ticker. You know, this is a ticker we see again and again. USA Biotech, 156 million flow, 320 market cap. Didn't see us. Let's see here. Let me actually go back to this one. I haven't rechecked this one yet. So we have a little bit of a news here. After partner received EUA for its going right. Exit in India. Yeah, okay, this one. Not necessarily anything too new. Yeah, so we have some interesting movers, but lately it's, you know, it's not, you know, the hottest market. So I do probably want to caution a little bit of, you know, nothing too aggressive. I think BNGO is kind of an interesting to watch here at this point. I'll leave this one on the main chart, and I'll actually switch up with ANTE on my second chart. I want to keep an eye on this one myself. I do think we might have some good continuation from ANTE, but we got to see this thing move above 3.5. Rushan Ravel, 22, going to college in North Carolina. Just want to say huge thanks to you. You've taught me so much. So much. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for letting me know. Very nice words. So early in the morning. Good to hear, though. Hopefully we'll all be, starting the year on the right foot. But, if you don't, it's also fine. Every day shouldn't really matter too much. In the end, obviously every day, matters. But in the end of the day, you should never be taking so much risk that, one day really defines anything too much. Trading is really just a bunch of baby steps, really a marathon. So trying to keep it calm and collected. I did a lot of trading this morning with HOTH, and this was a little bit messy here on my end. I was trading this one a lot in this area, and honestly, my first trade was pretty good here on this pullback. And if I just held that one, it would have been like a 10% profit, but I traded a bunch in here, and then I gave back profits, I think, pretty decently right here in this last pullback. Unfortunately, TD's right now not showing the trades, but here we go. Finally, I had bigger size on this move. I was buying the breakout, and then boom, I got stuck in this move right here. Gave back like $200 on this last trade, and a lot of the first trades were a little bit smaller. So I don't know, one of those weird situations. ANTE trying again here. Volume kind of coming up on that one. BFT under 15, only clean bangers, definitely sounds good. So keeping an eye on BNFT for sure. Roshan. Okay, sorry about that, man. A lot of names out here that are pretty unique for me. Roshan pronounced. How come there's an A in there? That's just confusing. But fair enough. Getting the mom into trading. It's got the whole family. I was watching trading videos with my dad when I was in high school. We were doing all sorts of stuff like that. It's good fun. HOTH, little pop here back to the upside. %. Move on BNGO since the breakout, not too shabby. Really good looking move on ANTE. This is a quick move in ticker for sure. I'm gonna keep an eye on ANTE. We still got plenty of time here, guys. It's 9:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we got pretty much 21 minutes before the market opens. Not too much news going on. We could talk about that a little bit more in a bit. ANTE has a pretty legit spread. ISIG and 8 core, both are reverse splits. I'm not looking at them. 1-7 on ISIG and 1-6 reverse split on 8 core. Light volume on ANTE. So far it's been holding this area quite well. I wouldn't be surprised if it maybe just dipped here below this little flag pattern on the 1 minute. But, 33 has pretty decent buyers accumulating. OCGN, big old dip there. 10%. See what HOTH is up to. Oh, HOTH is actually breaking out again here. Although, looking a little weak. HOTH actually had a really good catalyst. Collaboration, U.S. Army Medical Research. Really good catalyst there. I like that. Walter Reed. ANTE breaking out, guys. The up velocity, it's a good looking ticker at the moment. Spread's a little nasty. I'd definitely be somewhat weary of buying this one near the highs, like into a breakout or whatnot. Morning, Corey. How did everyone's New Year go? You guys all survive okay? ANTE, a little bit of a nasty pullback, or actually, I don't know, maybe right now it's not a good time to ask about New Year's. We do have some bigger sell orders sometimes come through on this one. Roshi, nice, studying during the holidays. That's what's up. Kidneys are sore. Ay, Michael. I like that attitude. Final countdown. 2021 can only get better. NCTY, if it dips. That's the question. NCTY has been a bit of a weird one, just selling off. I'm not too optimistic on it at the moment, but maybe it's going to find somewhat of a base at one point. In terms of moves, nothing really too major. It looks like one big thing is there's a trending tweet going on here, TrumpTapes, and apparently Trump was trying to push an official to overturn the Georgia vote, so get some more votes in. So that seems to be the going scandal at the moment. You can kind of see on several news sites, NPR, New York Times, kind of discussing the same stuff. Wall Street Journal, same situation. British Brexit is official now, January 1st. Scotland and Northern Ireland could vote to join the EU and leave the UK. That's kind of interesting. And Here's an interesting one from the Wall Street Journal. Looks like Isreal vaccines more than 10% of its population in 2 weeks. That's really impressive. When you come down here for these quick stats, Germany, for example, so far, 0.29% of the population. That's tiny. US 3 times that, 1.3. So that's really impressive. Right now they're at 12.59. So really impressive. Remember, a lot of the posts, everything I'm posting on the bottom of the, or right here at the top of the watch list. So if you guys want to, get access to some of the articles I was checking out pre-market, it's all there in that first pinned comment link. 9:16, still got some time here. Rasheen, I'm not sure if you're talking to me or not with the full-time job, but trading is my full-time job. YouTube is not, no, it's kind of like a fun little side gig. Yeah. OCGN, under 100, guys. Big red flag here. I'm still watching ANTE. Nice little pop back right above 3.2. Good to see that action on that one. But big question, are we getting back above 3.5? Could be a little bit top heavy here, but it could pop any moment. So, let's see what we get. I'm going to start getting ready here for the market open. I'm going to quickly go on a little 1.5 minute break, fill up my drinks. Tea's almost empty. And I'll see you guys back in about a minute, 2 minutes. Thanks, Dennis. Zero Blue says OnlyFans is where I make my real money. Yes, and provides just enough for the espresso fund. Honestly, that espresso is no joke. You go through some fresh beans like no tomorrow. Some weird conversations going on in here. So 8, very significant. 8 and 6. I'm just gonna draw them out over here. I'm not sure if this ticker can run to 10 today. We'll see what we got. It's got a long ways up. Very top heavy. ANTE pulling back. Today's really not, a day where I felt like getting aggressive pre-market, so I didn't really do too much besides HOTH like you guys saw earlier. Which, if I just was a little bit more, I don't know, conservative and I wasn't buying near the highs, I probably would have, be up pretty decently. But I think with HOTH, it had a pretty interesting catalyst, so I felt like it was fine getting a bit more aggressive. And an 8 million float, but yeah, never really performed that great. Ooh. I got blurry all of a sudden. Yeah, Eric, we got a whole video on some books we recommend. Also, in the video description below, we have I have a reading list on Amazon you could check out. It's my REC rec reading in Office. It's the only Amazon link in the video description. And then we have a whole crypto trading course on swing trading. Not so much stocks, but it's all very similar. Everything you can find in the video description below. ANTE. I'm wondering if it will hold this critical zone here. There's also some important links if anyone's curious here on Trade Journal, slides and checklist, our sponsors, the Foundation video series. This is for day trading. We got the Discord group, which we are almost at 500 members. That's really exciting. We're going to hit a big milestone in 1 or 2 weeks. And then here's some more courses. This is a beastly course. This one took me about 2 months to make. This one talks also quite extensively about swing trading, the Profitable Crypto Trader course. But yeah, also guys, if you're watching this on playback, don't forget there's going to be, everything is timestamped. All the bigger topics during the live stream are timestamped in the video description below. So hopefully that makes everything easier for anyone watching on playback. The Discord channel is called Trade Journal. George. $9.23. Usually at this time, we're basically out of breath because there's so much to talk about. So today, you got to understand that right now pre-market's very light, which means we might get a really interesting market open. Overall, SPY here is, up 0.4%. Really not too much of anything. A lot of consolidation here lately. Bitcoin had quite the weekend, huh? I think this thing hit 35,000 on a few exchanges. On Bitcoin futures, it only went up to 34.1. But yeah, I think I saw 35 on a few exchanges. So that was a huge, huge day. And just kind of a huge last, 2 weeks in general on BTC. Absolutely crazy. Now I think altcoins are running. Ethereum the last 2 days had a big catch up. So that's been pretty hot. In terms of swing trades, we're kind of consolidating, not really up or down too much on any one swing trade at the moment. We could quickly just run through it here on the 4 hour. So ADT, really the biggest chiller of them all. BFT below 15. This is an interesting spot. We had that first buy at 1469. This is when we could have bought it with our day trading account, but we did not because I don't want to day trade my swing trade in my day trading account. I don't really expect this one to go down too much more. I feel like right now would be a good time to accumulate BFT. So we probably will. GOEV as well. the recent conversion from HCAC. Helion looks like it's really finding support around 1650, so I'm hoping this one's going to crack back to 20. LAZR and VLDR are two tickers I wouldn't mind closing out on, at least temporarily. They may dump in at the market open. I would not be surprised. So trying to see how we can kind of manage these trades right now. Ever since Elon Musk was tweeting about or saying that autonomous driving probably doesn't need LiDAR, and LAZR and VLDR are two LiDAR focused autonomous driving companies. They definitely lost a little bit of steam because of that. SSPK, kind of a nice little holding the support here. So yeah, will be an interesting open. ZOM will be a pretty relaxed open. I don't know anything about this company, so I can't comment on it. But at the moment, I gotta say it's a healthy uptrend, holding the 9 EMA. So it could be a buy here and hold on, go for that next breakout. I don't know. I don't know much about this company, but 0.4 was previous resistance on it, so it could be interesting. All right, let's get ready here for the market open. Back to the day trading account. Let's open the top gainers. Keep an eye on what's hot, and yeah, kind of go from there. Kind of unfortunate that ANTE just started pulling off again, but we'll see if that changes. Could just be a healthy pullback before the market opens. That could also be really, really good. But, it is right now below VWAP and the 9 EMA. So two things I'm not a big fan of. And yes, super true, Constantine. You got to change the good till cancel today. Always a good reminder. Appreciate it. Got another 2.5 minutes here before the market opens. The good time to do your stretches, guys. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to call it stretches for now. Do you think we'll see a market correction this year? I'm very pessimistic all the time with the overall market. I'm like, it's overextended. It just keeps going up. So I have no idea. I don't even bother trying to predict the overall market. But anything's possible, I suppose. There's a lot of variables. Am I holding BNGO? No, I'm not long BNGO. You guys would know if I'm long small caps. You guys would know that fairly quickly. Rasheen, to save money, start saving it every paycheck. Work a couple jobs, do whatever it takes, set money aside, or grow a small account. It all works. Another minute here before the market opens. ANTE still selling off. Big support at 275. A lot of former runners or former gap days on ANTE. Doesn't always hold its high here that well, and especially in the last few days. At the high of 388, right now at roughly 275, so we're a little bit below this support zone. This is going to be an interesting open for sure. We have two pre-market lows roughly at 265, so I don't really see this breaking 2.5 in the market open. Here we go, guys. 8 more seconds. Good luck, everyone. Instant move higher on ANTE. I'm not buying it yet, though. I'm going to be a little cautious here. Usually I have my 6-minute rule. 3 minutes before and 3 minutes after. I try to be extra cautious. Kind of more of a 5-minute rule. 3 minutes before, 2 minutes after market opens. Let's just kind of scroll around here, check out tickers. OCGN still selling off, huh? It was a big gap up day though for this ticker, so no surprise there. BNGO, vicious sell-off. Like I said, you know, BNGO is a ticker I'm very nervous about because it's multi-day run-up. It's basically up 10x in the last week, so just a little bit nervous. ANTE, that VWAP at 320 above. I might try to go for a VWAP break right now, guys. Keep an eye on ANTE. Markets are just all green across the board right now. Just throw a limit order out here for now. NCTY, guys, is holding this area well. Solid open there on this move. 10% up on ANTE. I mean NCTY. There goes ANTE. Break a VWAP, guys. It's running. ANTE right now testing some former pullback support zones. Oops, I actually just tried to short sell on this one on accident. ANTE closed a bunch of orders there. This one has sold off very aggressively in the past. NCTY, wow, what a pullback there. Could be getting halted here. Wow. NCTE, ugly open there. Instantly getting halted. ANTE is a 5-minute breakout right now with a 1-minute pullback. This could be a good setup, but I'm not totally convinced. This Chinese ticker advertising agency has that 2 million float though, so it has that spike ability in all sorts of directions. ANTE possibly breaking 320 for a new high since the open. Wouldn't be surprised if it did. Definitely is in the right setup here for it. Yeah, BTBT is popping up here a little bit. The way this one opened is actually one of the nicer tickers. Bit digital. Is this ticker at all-time highs right now? I believe so. Pre-market high at 30. This should be an interesting point of resistance there. I'm lagging about 5 minutes, huh? That's not too great. Thanks for letting me know. Final countdown. Thanks a lot for that. That's not good. I'm not sure why. ANTE trying to break that 320 though. BTBT, good strong move. Really just kind of following crypto rally over the weekend. That's unfortunate that we're lagging here. but YouTube's saying excellent at the moment, so maybe it got fixed. ANTE with that break of 3-2, but it could be a bit of a flush here. So I'm just kind of not trading at the moment. We'll see. We got plenty of time to get aggressive. All right. You guys are saying the stream is good. Okay, that's good to know. Could have been the case that we were just, oh, okay, 10 seconds lag, 15 seconds. Okay, that's not too bad. That's normal then. Maybe the video player wasn't pulled up all the way, but who knows. BTBT. Quick pullback here on this ticker. Good volume on this one so far. One of the lead gappers here. It is a fairly large company though. USA software company. Bitcoin mining business. No specific catalyst, so it's really just kind of following the macro trend overall. ANTE cracking 320. Let's see if this one could really hold the highs here. Bit of a shaky open there with that last bull flag on ANTE. A little bit of fake out central, but kind of coming together. OCGN being called out. OCGN as one of the top pre-market gappers is, having a pretty decent red to green move here, 22%, quite impressive, especially for the fact that, it sold off so much right into the open, 40%. Let me quickly see what our two companies are doing here. And then VLDR. Both of these tickers we might be closing fairly soon. VLDR just sold off. Nice, ANTE. This is the one. This is the one we've been watching. Good move on it. And BNGO with its solid bounce back. Just like OCGN. Good to see that activity. Guys, NTE really is starting to gain some momentum here. Guys, keep an eye on this one. It's had a multi run though. Sometimes makes me a little bit nervous. Spread is really wicked on it. Twenty percent up since the low of the pullback, so really strong. Aaron saying Webull is experiencing a system error. Doesn't sound too good. I mean, this is the first day we're back here after, you know, 4 or 3 day weekend. Feels even longer for some reason. Got LAZR also going down a little bit. Was hoping we get a nice little spike there. We did have a nice little morning spike, but we didn't have that fall through on this one. A little bit higher than I was hoping for, so that was a little bit annoying. Gonna move that down for now. VLDR, how's this one holding up? Yeah, this one's struggling as well. No major surprise there, so we'll just kind of watch those two kind of throughout the day a little bit. ANTE with a healthy pullback there. This one has still some decent upside. Let's actually go to ANTE on the daily and talk about this one a little bit more. We had a huge gap up day, consolidated quite extensively, had a lot of these failed spikes to the upside, and right now, two big days in a row. Probably argue we could at least reach around 4. 372 was bigger resistance in the past. We hit 373 in pre-market. We were at 388. So huge resistance above on ANTE. So you just got to keep that in mind. This one is loaded with resistance, but has that low float, 2 million float. So this one could start breaking out. The NASDAQ, which the ANTE is listed on, is actually getting pretty tough on a lot of these Chinese tickers as well. So that's also a bit of a concern if you're maybe looking to swing trade this one. But other than that, just going to remove my limit order for now. Not getting a lot of the action that I typically want to see. So I have yet to trade into the market open. And that's always a good thing to remember. You don't ever have to trade if you're not seeing something you like to see. We like to trade. We like to be live every day. That way we get a good feel for the good days and the bad days. Today, you know, there's opportunity today, but it's not ideal. I'll be checking the chat room a little bit more once we wrap up day trading at 10:30. I see sometimes some questions coming through, and I can't really answer all of them because I'm trying to focus here on what we should be trading. OCGN, man, that red to green on OCGN was pretty nice. Really nice. That's good to see that. BTBT technically breaking out from a flag pattern. 5 minute though, looks like it could easily consolidate a little bit more. I don't even like the fact that BTBT is one of the more interesting tickers today. That's this is a almost $3 billion market cap company. Typically not something I'd be trading. I know what you mean, Steven. ANTE could be, it's tough. I still see this one pulling back a little bit more, but could be in a really good spot for a pullback. Same with BTBT. Both of these just not my favorite. So again, I'm just kind of watching here. NCTY, you know, the fact that this one halted to the downside and kind of came right back up again is actually, you know, an okay sign. I mean, it's a very choppy ticker, but could be showing strength. We're also above the 180-day moving average on NCTY, so this thing could actually have some pretty decent upside. Really good relative volume on NCTY, so just keep an eye out for this ticker. It, you know, might still have some really good upside here for what we're seeing. Last big gap up day, you know, this was a total move over, you know, 4 days, 100% plus. I'm not sure if we're gonna see something similar, but we'll see. LAZR, looks like we just sold our LAZR position, so let me quickly show you guys what that looks like. LAZR, boom, nice little pop back here, and unfortunately it's not popping up. Filled orders at 34.63, so that's pretty much right now in this area. I was hoping we would get a nice little move higher here. We didn't. We sold off, and then I said, you know what, next retest, I'm gonna close this one right now. You know, there's so much downside potential on these really hot flyer tickers that I'd rather close them out and then kind of get back to it at another time. So right now, VLDR trying maybe for a red degree move of its own. I'm gonna be, you know, just kind of waiting here for this one to maybe close us out as well. So let's cancel these alerts and boom, see how it goes. ANTE had a bit of a sell-off here. A bit more than I would have expected, huh? Whew, what a morning. A hectic little morning here with not a lot of action, but still a lot to do. Don't forget to drop a like, guys, if you're enjoying trading this morning, no matter how hectic it is. Always fun to be here, part of the community. And if you're totally new, consider subscribing. We'd love to see you guys again. I'm going to save my coffee for like 10:30. Until then, I'm going to keep drinking my tea, because the second I get a little drowsy, I'm going to pick me up. Whack. ANTE, look at that sell-off here. Getting close to 3. I'm surprised ANTE has not been halting. Somehow I feel like this one should be halting, but it's not. How do I feel about Hillian? You know, I don't know. I still feel like it's kind of holding this area okay. These are the areas I originally wanted to be buying. I don't like the fact that we're on a downtrend right now, and technically we're breaking the lows, and we could easily make a new low today. So that's putting me a little bit on edge. But overall, I feel kind of comfortable holding this one. But this doesn't look too good right here. I mean, if this double bottom breaks, you know, we're going down for at least, you know, another 5% or so. So it's not amazing. Hell yeah, Kumar. We could do actually an analysis on Hillian later. I'm still kind of too focused on day trades. Yeah, NCTY, this is popping up. You know, this is one that we were mentioning earlier. VLDR popping up here, possibly breaking 23 any moment. That, you know, it sold off so much, and you know, has that pop, you know, potential back to the upside. We have the 180-day moving average right below it. Major resistance around 8. So who knows? And NCTY could be a good little ride here. I would be a little bit cautious here that last time we hit a high, we had an 18% flush. So I wouldn't probably be buying NCTY on a breakout. I'd probably be rather trading NCTY on a pullback or closer to support. So I'm just gonna put a little reminder here by making actually, how big was this one? 18%. Well, I don't know, I'll put it 15 or so. So let's put a little reminder here. Yeah, what a pre-market. You know, I mean, when market open, even pre-market was not something I was super enthusiastic about. So first trading day of the year, not something to run home about. Look at DQ right here. Daku New Energy making a pretty solid move. ANTE still selling off. Today could be one of those days. Ooh, apologize for that. Where, like, right when we end the stream at 11 a.m., you know, 11 to 1, we randomly have like a lunchtime freaking power session. Or we're gonna have a classic power hour from 3 to 4. You know, it's like when pre-market and the market open are not ideal trading, you tend to get at least a good session later on. So I bet you a few traders are probably kicking it already and kind of mentally preparing for that. Here we go. NCTY, this is exactly what we were talking about. This one pulled off here, 12, 13%. I'm not sure if it's really going to dip more than that. Could easily, though. Back below 8. Possible first bounce here, 3%. ANTE on the second screen, interesting spot on this one, if it's going to hold 3 or not. Yeah, $6 really giving some good support here on this one. Nice, so, you know, waiting for that was the right option. I just kind of missed it, so I'm going to put it on my second screen so I can keep a closer eye on NCTY. But, yep, that's exactly what we were waiting for. Congrats to anyone that got that one. I'd probably be closing out already, but maybe there's going to be a second opportunity or so. We'll see. Yeah, Hillian selling off, no surprise there. That's kind of what we were talking about. So this one could be on a little bit of a roller coaster to the downside right now. VLDR, I would really like to see this one crack here. Good move to the upside, 3%, about a 1% pullback. If we can get another 3% rip, then, you know, we could lock in some profits on VLDR. No, this is a little bit distracting right now. Let me just watch it. Possibly getting out of this one any moment. This is a swing trade, VLDR. Big resistance here at 23.20. I'm not sure if we're going to break through it. $25. Boom, closing it out. Boom, there we go. We are officially out of our VLDR position, so that's nice to see that. We're out of VLDR and LAZR, if I said that right. Yeah, LAZR, VLDR. Sometimes I mix those two up. I don't know why. All right, let's go here, and I gotta say it's painful to get out of both of these because originally my plan was to hold through the pullback. We gave back a lot of profit on that pullback. So it was pretty painful to like be selling right now. I was looking to hold these, another 2-3 weeks, but I would like maybe potential base to come in or something like that after what we saw here on these two tickers. I mean, that could be potentially quite disruptive news from Elon. So yeah, you gotta take it for what it is. NCTY, nice little pop there. Watching. It's crazy to me how much this ticker even like sells off. Like the percentages on NCTY are really strong. I'm not sure if we're going to get a break of 6.5 right yet, but it could happen. Let's see. Quickly pulling back a little bit. Let's see where it finds support. Looks like support is quite aggressive on this ticker right now, NCTY. But I'd rather let this one slip through my fingers than get in right now. 36. It tried here several times. Now another 30 seconds here in this minute. So it's got to really start cracking. Boom, there it goes. Nice. Okay. So yeah, good move there. It's good to see that. Rasheen, you guys would know if I'm holding any small caps. It's never a secret, because if I usually am only trading one ticker at a time, so it's front and center if I'm long a ticker, unless it's a swing trade. But we're typically not talking about swing trades right now. Today was a very unusual day where we were talking about swing trades. BTBT, look at that little crack to the upside, huh? Impressive. Oh yeah, Michael. KO33, I mean, yeah, for sure. It's, you know, I'm not getting like the classic moves that I'm looking for first day on a Monday, New Year. I don't really see a reason to get super aggressive. NCTY, I definitely missed my entry where I wanted it. I was too busy, I think, working on a swing trade or something like that, so that was definitely a mistake. But yeah, there's no reason to just trade just to trade. CHEK. QS, I haven't even been looking at QS. NCTY could be setting up for a move. Keep an eye on it, guys. Oh yeah, QS all the way down here at 50. You know, this is actually a zone that we were discussing last week, so this is a really interesting spot here for QS to go long. Big sell-off there overall. Ooh-wee. A lot of people probably taking profits on this one. Actually, I really like this area on QS. Yeah, BTBT's cracking, huh? QS looks good. This has been a long time coming for QS. I still think it's a little bit overextended. I was really waiting to get long this one in the 20s originally, but yeah, we'll see. There's a good chance it's going to have a nice bounce from here. I wouldn't be surprised at a 20% bounce or something like that. So this is a ticker that I might want to maybe jump in on. Look at this 5-minute sell-off here. That's an insane amount of red candles. So for now, it's already at an 8% bounce. It's really nice. Yeah, good move there on NCTY, guys. Congrats to anyone that's trading it. I missed my entry on it, which is a little bit unfortunate. Was too busy with some other things, but you know, it is what it is. I think NCTY is probably one of the more interesting tickers at the moment. EBON, strong sell-off there. ANTE, really consolidated for quite some time here in this area. I wonder if this one's going to be back in play at one point. I'm going to go put some alerts on it, see how it pans out. And NCTY, guys, if you look at the 5-minute chart, it's looking pretty healthy. So I had a 27% move, then a pullback around 14%. Right now we're at a 20% move. So I really like the opportunity on this ticker at the moment. Thanks, James. Wow, it's 10 o'clock. I think this is the first time I haven't made a trade since 10. Well, maybe not the first time. Definitely the first time this year. I mean, we did pre-market trading, but, you know, since the market opened. So that's quite rare. Good entry for BTBT. Having a nice little healthy pullback here. This could be a good entry right now. Hard to say. I haven't been watching this one as closely. The mangled mango back in the house. NCTY, I wonder if it's gonna do a little bit more of a consolidation in this area, or if it's gonna continue that 5-minute pattern and do another 20 to 30% right out of that last 5-minute pullback. Not really sure. The layer 2 plasma from Ethereum, no, not followed up on that. Nervous Nelly. That's a good one. BNGO really on the move here. Big green breakout. Wow, wow, wow. Man, what are these moves we're getting today? They're just so sporadic. Ugh. Nasty stuff. I got NCTY on my top screen and BNGO on the screen shared with you guys. Via NCTY selling off a bit here. Could be cracking VWAP any moment. Not really sure if it will. I kind of don't see it cracking it right now. Let's see what happens though. I mean, it's quite a flushy ticker, so anything's possible. Well, Ali, if you're super long NIO in terms of, you know, bullish on the company fundamentals, then any red day technically would be a good time to buy, right? Especially a big red day. NCTY still selling off, guys. Long NCTY at 616. Buying a bit of a dip here on this one. It looks like it's still flushing. Looks like I had an early entry on this ticker. Trying to get out. Uh-oh, this could be bad. I might be in a... Okay, no, I'm not. Took a max loss on that one. Looks like it was halting, so I decided to close. Sold at 598. Gave like 180 bucks back or something on that trade. Quick, yeah. So, like I said today, you know, it's a day I wasn't super, and I was probably pretty lucky to manage my risk fairly quickly on that one. So, not really the end of the world. What I would be nervous about is NCTY halting. That's what I was nervous about. So I was pretty stoked that, oh, NCTY just got halted. Be very careful, guys. 951. No, nothing. No new news. So you gotta watch out on tickers like this. I'll take a small loss any day. Could have been a little bit more aggressive early on, but wasn't really feeling it. Halts. Let's see what NCTY is all up to right now. Constantine says I'm now lagging 1 minute. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Gets slightly worse. You know what? I think, well, a little off topic, but I think the last 3 Mondays have all been kind of catastrophic. We've had 3 Mondays ago, we had the TD Ameritrade issue where I lost $1,000. Then the other Monday, I almost got stopped out pre-market trading, and we made it with, we got away with only like a $400 loss. And then today was just, super uneventful. So, we'll see if we can find something a little bit more interesting. Volatility trading pause. I'm not sure why there's so many codes for volatility trading pauses. You would think they would get a little bit more, I don't know, simplistic with the whole code system. Like T5 is also a volatility pause, but not super specific. Izzy's wondering how I got out of the Halt. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to get out of the Halt. Yeah, definitely replay that one. What I did is I didn't take any chances. I sold on the bid. So I placed my sell order on the bid, and I didn't place my sell on the ask. So technically, I was buying as a market order with a fixed price. That could have been how I wiggled my way out of that one, but I was surprised when it went through because oftentimes you don't get through. NCTY at this point does not have to keep selling off. It just, I don't like to be in a halt on the way down. It's not usually the nicest place to be. NCTY shareholders are watching your stream and waited for you to buy. Who knows, maybe. I might have to play Happy Monday music. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Oh, well, it is what it is. We took a shot at it. It didn't work, so, move on. I'm almost, happy that it wasn't worse in a way. BTBT, guys. This one, I gotta say, it's very tempting to trade. Not typically a ticker I would want to trade. I'd probably trade this one with about 200 share size, get me about to $6,000. Nice little flag pattern there on the 5 minute, pretty solid. This one has the action. It's not getting halted either, so that's what I like about it. NCTY is going to open up at 10:11, so no, 10:12. So let's keep a close eye on this one. Whoa. OCGN at 75%. This one's pretty much dead. Not really moving. ANTE, nothing too exciting. BTBT. I can't believe BTBT is the most interesting ticker we got today, guys. Cannabis stocks are hot today, Marvin says. Wait, SSPK. Don't get me too excited. Okay, it's up 1.6%, our cannabis SPAC, but you know, it could be more. Let's go back to BTBT. Yeah, Monster. That's exactly why I didn't even think twice. The second I saw NCTY continue its sell-off, especially when the order book momentum was slowing down, not just in a shift of momentum in the order book, but like reduced orders in the order book. That was like a big red flag that this ticker was mostly going to get halted. When I saw that, I was like, let me try to get out of this trade. Who knows? Maybe it's going to, you know, gap up and shoot past 7 and you guys are on to be like, Alex, you sold way too soon. Well, you got to manage your risk. Okay, so there it goes, opening up. So it did pop up here. Popped up to like 6.9. Technically, it's not selling off right now. Based on the last hold, it did hold the area pretty well. So this is a good sign. Maybe we're going to actually get a move back above the 9 EMA to VWAP. That's a 5% return or so. This could be interesting. Let's see what happens here. Not too bad. Good move. 616. Back at our entry. I'm not buying because I would be too nervous of the secondary halt to the downside. Remember, this ticker was one of the biggest sell-offs all day, so always want to be very cautious on that. CHEK be called out. ANTE moving up. ANTE definitely back in the game right now. This has been a bit of a sketchy ticker as well. 5-minute breakout, so nice to see that action on this one. CHEK. CHEK. Spelled check instead. Yeah, this is a fast mover for sure. Pretty nice, kind of flushy as well. I usually don't trade the sub dollars, but you know, first green day, it's not a bad pick for sure. Not a classic one that I would usually be interested in. Today's really a day where I feel like I have to reach a little bit here. Not my favorite. AQMS above 357. NCTY, guys, there it goes, 616. Not too bad. So it had a full recovery. If we held that one, we'd be profitable right now in that trade. Crazy, huh? I'm happy I sold, though. I did not want to be part of it. ANTE, this could be a false breakout here, which would make me not want to buy the dip at 3.2 or 3.22. BTBT selling off there. See, ANTE just had that sell off. I think a lot of the crypto tickers are not bad picks, but I'd be nervous once they come to fruition because there might be an offering, they might really sell off hard. So I wouldn't be going long Mara or Riot at these prices most likely for a swing trade. Look at that, BNGO, huh? I like the fact that BNGO is the lead gapper on the day in terms of dollar volume. The most thickly traded ticker here today. So that's a good sign. This one's looking good. We might have that run all the way to 6 on this ticker. Could see some good more upside here. Quick pullback to 33. Let's see what kind of support this thing comes in on. Maybe it might dip for a second. No, this one actually has pretty strong power. Buying at 536 here, looking for that continuation. The NGO just had a good breakout. Little average down there on BNGO. Well, looks like I bought a little too soon. Average possible here at 32. Long again. Accumulating full size would be 2,000. Not sure if we're going to get another opportunity to buy here at a lower price on BNGO. First move here is about 6%. I'm not sure if we're going to get a secondary move like this because we have this high at 245. 6% move would put us to some form of pretty intense resistance. So, still consolidating, still pulling back. Holding the highs pretty well. Yeah, but definitely bought this one ticker too soon. BTBT guys selling off, possibly breaking 30. A lot of sellers trying to, mess with this one a little bit. Long at 530. Like I said before, getting close to my full size here at 2,000. I knew this ticker would be a little bit more tricky because of the size on this ticker at almost $1 billion market cap. So I didn't think that I would want to be trading this one very aggressively on my first entry because it's very choppy. You can kind of see how choppy this ticker is. So that's really what I'm more worried about than anything else. Yeah, there's a little bit of a pullback there. So the pullbacks on this ticker, it's like totally to be expected. So let's see how this one kind of maintains here, back to 125. So we had that very short continuation that I was waiting for. Let's see if price maintains here a little bit. Looking for that possible continuation past 5.4. Not sure if we'll get it. Looking for that 5.4 break. So taking some profits off the table on this one. Could easily break 5.5. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, it just hit 5.5. It's a nice move. We took profits 5 cents a share too early so far. So could have probably... No, I like that. I like to take my profits usually off the table fairly quickly. Just watching it. It's good. Move to the upside there. 550. Nice break there at 550. That was the original goal. Seeing if we can go long here. See if we can get... Oh! A little bit more continuation. Just realized I was way too long on this one. I just realized I did 3,000 shares, guys. That was a total mistake. So I quickly closed out 2 shares. I'm just going to see if we can ride out this one. I don't like the fact that it got rejected so hard. So I'm very cautious right now on this move. I'm not sure if we're going to even get follow through on here. That rejection was no joke. Big sellers there. I don't know if you guys saw that. So I'm going to close out this one. I'm not a... Wow, what a weird day today. I've almost... Everything that I was trading today or not trading today, I just was not a big fan of. And usually say it's a ticker I tend to avoid. So BNGO, this is a choppy ticker. So you have to be very... You have to expect this is a choppy ticker. You're not going to get quick resolution. I mean, this is almost $1 billion market cap company. Typically, we're trading companies that have like a $50 million market cap, right? So this is a totally different ticker. The thing is, there's not a lot of options here being thrown at us today. So, I have to kind of get out of my safety zone. No, the tickers that I'm used to a little bit. So I don't know. Made some small wins on BNGO, but I don't know. I feel like I took an unnecessary risk at the same time. Let's go to NCTY. Let's check out this ticker, how this one kind of performed out of the halt. So we bought NCTY at 616, and then it was looking like it was getting halted. So I closed pretty much directly at 598, and then it sold off and then got halted, bounced back, been up and down ever since. So we could have walked away with this one on break even. Again, not a ticker that I typically would be trading. So yeah, interesting stuff here today. I think BNGO actually has good opportunity for a break of 5.6 at one point. I don't like the fact that this was such a strong pullback without a quick reversal. So it kind of showed to me that it was more of a fake out breakout than an actual just healthy pullback. So we'll see how this one kind of moves from here. Nice, Monster. Appreciate that. Thanks. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. It's I don't know, maybe Mandarin or something like that. Here goes BNGO. Nice crawling back up here. I am still quite bullish on BNGO. It's just a ticker that it's almost more preferable to just buy into a dip. Because it is quite shaky. It'd be hard to buy a breakout on BNGO for me. $10.25, guys. Typically, we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon. I kind of want to look at some swing trades. But at the same time, I kind of want to keep day trading, but at the same time, I don't want to keep day trading because it's a nasty day. Finally got a little bit of action here. Let's see what happened to HOTH. This one actually had a really hot catalyst. Yeah, really did not perform at all. This is the one we traded probably the most. I think I traded HOTH about, I don't know, 8 times or so in this area. And we were up like a little over $200 on this one, so not really big profits. But on this last, breakout here, I was like, okay, this one's looking good. I'm actually going to use bigger size. And then in one smaller percentage trade, I gave actually back a lot of profit. So HOTH was a very sloppy ticker for me. So yeah, let's most likely we'll wrap it up here. It's a small green day, $143 profit. I can't really complain too much. BNGO was the one that kind of put us in the green. But we could have ended the day down $140 just as easy. So today was more or less a scratch day. We didn't really see the opportunities, and then it is what it is. BTBT kind of coming back here. Actually, could be a good opportunity. Thanks, Niall. Yeah, Isaiah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. That's why I was thinking I might wrap it up here, because I'm in the green, which means, on a day like today with a choppy, crazy situation, it's just as easy to be in the red. And like NCTY, I was literally in the red, $135 for the P&L. So BNGO just quickly got me back in the green. I think I should be pretty happy and lucky for that. So I think I'll probably wrap up day trading here today. And then let's talk about swing trading for a little bit. Before we talk about swing trading, let me just review some of these gappers. So BNGO, obviously the winner here. This ticker, look at this, selling off right now. Oh no, this is actually still running up. Actually, BNGO looks really hot. This might, shake some people out right here in this area, like me, if I was trading it. But I really do still think there's a good chance that BNGO is going to break 560. I'm going to put alert here just so I can get a little bit of FOMO spike in my blood if it does. Coffee with chocolate milk, guys, is the best thing ever. Okay, so get back to it. So BNGO, really quickly, we'll just wrap this one up. Where did I talk about it last? Oh yeah, this is the first ticker we actually wrote about today. USA Diagnostic Company. Right now it's at roughly $800 million market cap, ridiculously big, 151 million float. Has 2 kind of catalysts coming out. They even had a tweet today at one point, I think it was. Evidence is pouring. Outperform standards, care testing for many types of leukemia. I mean, it sounds really good, very promising. That's why this ticker has been on a multi-day run. You guys all know, I'm not a big fan of trading multi-day runners, day trading them on the 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th green day. Because at one point, especially biotechs, they have to maintain their research, their big team, their facilities. What's the easiest way to do that? Do an offering in the market, right? So to me, BNGO was always a big red flag. And why I didn't really want to be trading BNGO. It ended up being really the hottest ticker on the day. Check out the dollar volume. This is really where most of the action is. Almost $1 billion being traded on BNGO. So this BNGO right now has, almost more turnaround than the actual company's worth. So it's, this is the most traded ticker right here, or one of the top traded tickers in the overall market. Actually, it kind of makes me wonder, how much Tesla is being traded today. Although I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the next ticker. Oh yeah, well, just to finish this one up, where do I see HOTH going? That's always a really tough one to answer, but I would be very, very nervous here in this former $6 zone. This is the a spot where we had a big sell-off, and then we had multiple retests to get back above this area. Now we're finally back at this $6 area. There might be a lot of long-term back holders, waiting to get out here at $6, leftover limit orders and whatnot. So I think there's going to be a lot of resistance on BNGO. You can see, it ran up to 5.6, and it's been struggling in that kind of area ever since. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous on that one. HOTH, not super optimistic on this one anymore. Chinese advertising company. I like the 2 million float. I like the 21 million market cap. Had an interesting agreement news, but didn't. Oh, that's actually the wrong ticker. I was like, wait a second, that's not the right catalyst. Sorry about that. HOTH, guys, US Biotech, 8 million float. What I liked about it, 22 million market cap. And then what I really liked about it, license agreement with the US Medical Research Development Command, and for a new molecular entity developed by the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research. So I really like companies, especially small caps, 8 million floats, with a collaboration partnership with any sort of government institution. To me, that's usually a great move. And that's why HOTH was the one I was trading so much pre-market. But then somehow something didn't really continue on this one. There's probably a lot of sellers, maybe some debt. I didn't check if there was maybe an offering or something like that. So there's clearly some big hidden sellers here, and it was having a hard time going up. Not to mention we have an engulfing candle on Thursday, and today there's low relative volume, which means there's not a lot of chances for a breakout and continuation. So HOTH never really ended up, holding up to that. And then NCTY, where is this little ticker hiding? China Electric Gaming Multimedia Company. Check out this 45% here. This means it was selling off over 45% pre-market. That's always a big red flag. That's why I put it there. 2 million flow, 30 million market cap. Cryptocurrency runner, pretty much. And no surprise here that NCTY actually ended up being my biggest loss, because I kind of maybe traded this one a little bit too early with more downside potential. I knew I didn't want to trade NCTY near the highs because of the ways it was flushing in the past. And since this one sold off so much from the pre-market highs, I knew there was a lot of sellers on this ticker. So I did the right decision by not trading it near the highs. I did the wrong decision by buying the dip too early and buying it with, pretty decent size. I could have bought with lower size, reduced my losses, and then maybe even average down. But going in with $6,000 on NCTY and worried about a halt made me a little bit less comfortable on that one. All right, guys. Enough reviewing what we did today. Let's talk about what we could, should, would, maybe do at one point. That didn't make any sense. It's the coffee. It's kicking in. All right. Why is this camera getting blurry all the time? I need to clean it, I think. No, it looks fine. I don't know. It's hard to see. The room's kind of dark. Okay, so our swing trade portfolio is technically unrealized gains for the first time now in the red, but mainly because we sold two of our bigger winners, VLDR and LAZR, both of which were, we were closing out between $600 and $700. So that was pretty cool. Let's actually go ahead and check out these two tickers and see if it was a good idea. And yes, it was a good idea. So LAZR, we almost closed at the perfect bounce high right here. So that was really good. And then VLDR looks like kind of similar situation, but this one we closed here at 23.25. No, wait. Yeah, 23.25. So that was right here. Then it ran up another 1.6%. So, that could have been a decent little profit, like $30-40, because it was like about $3,000 position size. It was like, actually, it probably would have been closer to like $40-50, because it started off at this $3,000 position size, but it ended at like $3,700 position size. Anyway, it's been pulling back ever since, so it's good that, we closed out on that one. Again, big catalyst to the reason I sold VLDR and LAZR is the Elon Musk coming out, saying that LiDAR technology isn't necessary for autonomous driving. All the car companies are jumping on LiDAR right now, and Tesla is like the one car company that remains to be camera focused. So they use neural networks to decide based on picture information what's going on, and then compiling that information that the LiDAR produces more directly. And Elon Musk basically says you don't need LiDAR, you could just use cameras. So now VLDR and LADR, or oh man, now I'm really tripping over myself. LAZR are, they're very hypey companies right now. They've been all over the news, CNN, Kramer, yada yada, you name it. So what I was worrying about is, a big move to the upside could easily result in a big move to the downside. And to me, I would rather, take my profits while I had them. And who knows? The VLDR, it's a big company, but it doesn't mean it doesn't sell off another 28%. I mean, this thing's pulled back here 62, 64%. So I would rather just get out of it for now, reassess the two companies, and then come back maybe in a 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe 2 months or plus. So that's what I was thinking there. Jonathan says, great day, y'all. Keep it up. Signing off. All right, Jonathan, take care. We'll see you then, hopefully tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, so hopefully you'll join us for that. Rasheen was wondering why I do not trade past 11. Because after 11, less volatility, less opportunity. But honestly, because I've been in like lunchtime is typically the worst. But it doesn't mean it's not, it doesn't have its opportunities. Really, I've been, online for quite some time. And then specifically trading usually starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 7 to 9, that's 2 hours. Then 9 to 11, that's another 2 hours. That's 4 hours of trading. And to me, after 4 hours of trading, I'm getting a little loopy in the head. I know I want to do more things for YouTube. I want to make the thumbnail. I want to do the timestamps. So I wouldn't be wrapping up my day, for a while. All that usually takes me, at least another hour to do. So, it's kind of my own stop on the day. Just at one point, you don't want to stare at the charts all day and start giving back profits just because you're not in the right headspace. Whew. I feel like I'm talking too much right now. I gotta drink more. Where'd you go here? To the left. All right. We'll look at NIO. I know you guys have been talking about NIO all day, so I'll pop it up here. Look at that breakout. This is big on NIO. I can't believe it's breaking out, to be honest. Absolutely insane. Absolutely. Big congrats to anyone still going along with NIO. Had a beautiful breakout here. Retest and up 14%. Absolutely insane. Look at that retest too. I mean, that retest is picture perfect. So, really good run on that. BTBT guys trying to come back right now. Just broke back above VWAP and the 90 EMA. Just lacking a little bit of volume, but minute, well, it's not young, minute's over, but it could be interesting. The coffees make me talk more. I need one of those where you pump air into you and then I just don't even need to breathe anymore. James is all long on NIO, thinking it's going to crack 60. I wouldn't be surprised. 58.81 is the next kind of critical spot. 51.60 is an interesting zone I would definitely keep on the radar. So here we go. Although that was pre-market high, so let's actually move this a little bit lower. All right, that looks about right. So let's see where this one goes. To be honest, guys, I still feel like NIO is not a ticker I would want to go long on. Actually, it's making a nice run, so I really should not be pessimistic on NIO at all. Big congrats to anyone that's long this one. I just remember I think we were day trading this one in the 2s and 3s and 4s and all that stuff, and now I'm just looking at it at 57, just waiting for something bad to happen. So I just have a very negative or very biased view on NIO. Maybe I should do like a full fundamental analysis on NIO, and that might cure that weirdness that I have about it. What was being called out here? Wow, AMD, great continuation. 75 was just ridiculous support on this ticker. I wonder if it's going to break 100 soon. Very impressive run. I was not looking at AMD. I think I'm holding some AMD though. No, I'm not. I didn't buy it. Yeah, AMD is not. I'm not long at CHEK. You guys are calling out. This is the sub-dollar ticker. Actually, now it's above $1. Wow, great momentum here on CHEK, huh? From 10:30 till now. Amazing momentum, 30% rally. This could be a great entry on at CHEK at 1-1. Doesn't look like it's over yet either. 115. It didn't have that blow off top yet. Might have a longer consolidation, like in terms of like 5 candles, 1 minute candles. 5 minutes. The 5 minutes quite overextended. 38% or so. 13% pullback. This would make me a little bit nervous here. I'm always a little bit nervous. That's a mean wick, huh? That first rally came back perfectly to retest this area at 10, huh? Nice move so far. ISIG is getting halted. Were we looking at ISIG? I don't think so. Isreal Diagnostics and Research Company, 42 million float, 43 million float roughly, 20 million market cap. Good position to invest, question mark. This is a hot topic today on StockTwits. Somehow I always get a good kick out of StockTwits. It's just pure entertainment. Wait 1 sec, I gotta make it a little brighter in here. Big move. Had that new high at 118. It's a nice one. Definitely a really nice one. Thanks. We are green today. Not really the biggest day. We were red and then we were green. And then I just said, you know what? I don't like the tickers today so much. So I just stopped trading. We're up like 180. No, we're 140. Hold on. Forgot. Yeah, 143. CHEK surprisingly ended up being probably one of the better tickers today. I was not trading it. I, didn't really give it enough thought, as it wasn't, above $2 where I typically would like to see a ticker. But wow, absolutely beautiful performance we had on CHEK. Just kind of goes to show that every day there's usually something, even if it's not looking too hot for a while. Usually if you look long enough, you'll find something. But it's also very dangerous because if then at one point you could like just be telling yourself, oh, this is a good looking stock, when it might not be. So you also don't want to go down that path of forcing yourself. And that's oftentimes why I'll stop trading, because, you know, CHEK, you know, is looking great, but, you know, in this area, I could have been like, man, am I just forcing it? Am I just, you know, trying to find something to trade? You know, in the end, the answer was, you know, no, this thing would have been phenomenal. That 1 minute pullback on the break of one was beautiful. You could tell it's getting a little top heavy right now. So I obviously wouldn't be buying here at 115. But this could be a good little 5 minute setup, maybe around 1-1 or so. See what happens. Small size, Hitcher, study, and don't put too much pressure on yourself that you have to do anything. You know, just learn and be calm and patient. And you'll get there in time. Just don't try to rush it. That's where the mistakes come in. James, this is such a random comment I just read. James says, can't read or watch Harry Potter. I just can't get past the word Hogwarts. This community, you never know what you're gonna get out of it. It's like out of all the things I was expecting to read just now, that was definitely not one of them. James says, no sloppy Sally, just nervous Nelly. Yeah, seriously, anyone who was trading at CHEK, I know a lot of you guys, or several of you guys mentioned it quite often, so hopefully you guys were milking it. Big congrats. Again, I always want to point out, it goes to show, just because I'm not trading a ticker or I'm not looking at a ticker or whatever, I'm pessimistic on a ticker, does not mean you don't trade. It just means my personal style, it might not fit as much as I would like, so I might not give it as much attention. So that's, you know, always something to consider, right? We all have totally different trading styles, and that's always really important. 1048. So VLDR, LAZR are the two tickers, two swing trades we closed today. And yeah, most likely we're going to be getting long on a few other ones. So stay tuned in the Discord. I'll make sure to point that out if we do. Look at BFT, guys, really taking a little bit of a dipper right here. This could be a great accumulation. I think tomorrow pre-market might be a really good time to buy BFT. Maybe it's going to do a little bit of a pre-market, you know, a little doozy below, I don't know, below even 14. Maybe it's going to go all the way down to 13. Maybe it's going to break 13 for a second. I'm not going to lie, that would be very aggressive sell-off, and I don't really see it, but you never know. And sometimes those great low moments are pre-market or at the market open. So BFT, oh man, there's so many. GOEV, look at this one, at an all-time low pretty much. I mean, these are prices we've been waiting to buy these tickers for forever. So freaking take out your piggy banks, because things are looking tasty here. Selling off again, GOEV. What else we got? We got a few more tickers that I'm definitely going to be putting on the watch list. THBR, this is a hot SPAC right now. Thunder Bridge. They announced 2 weeks ago, we actually wrote a little bit about this one. Thunder Bridge announced 2 weeks ago that it will combine with and bring public automotive next generation semiconductor and software solutions developer Indie Semiconductor. Thunder Bridge is targeting an IPO date in Q1 2021 and a post-transaction equity value of approximately $1.4 billion according to the PR. So THBR, this is on the top of my SPAC list. Let's see, where's SPACs here? Let me close this one, open this one a little bit more. Yeah. So THBR, yeah, this should be highlighted. Then we have IPOC, Social Cap, Hito Sophia. I keep saying that wrong, but I'm not sure how bad I butchered it this time. Merger announced predates the others by months. Way back in October, SCH announced plans to acquire and bring public the fastest growing. Whoops, what did I just click on? The fastest growing Medicare Advantage insurer in the United States, Clover Health, IPOC, guys. This deal is expected to close at Q1 2021. So it's just, we're getting some good buying opportunities right now. So I think maybe today, this evening, tomorrow, I'm gonna start jumping on a lot of these. So just don't be surprised if we are long a few SPACs coming up here. XPOA being called out. Let's write it down. Look at that. We're seeing lows across the board. Brand, definitely. I see Bren's making sure that people know about the Discord room. Nice work, Bren. Discord, guys, a little update. It's going to be breaking 500 members soon. So big congratulations to pretty much all of us, the community. This is huge milestone. It's a good learning place for all of us and good place to post your research. So Bren, if you do have research on XPOA, I would love to check it out. So I'll be checking out the Discord. And if anyone is new here and can't find the Discord, guys, remember it's that first link in the video description below. Just go to tradejournal.co/connect. Scroll down here a little bit under community more, and then you'll find the Discord group. That's that simple. And if you want to learn more about day trading, small caps at the market open right here, the foundation video series in 1 to 2 hours, you should go through the whole thing. We also have the whole slides and PDFs here for you guys. And yeah, it's pretty much everything. Boom. Very simple. I might go along several. Yeah, BNGO, guys. This was a huge resistance spots for this ticker. Check out the 5 minute. That's, in hindsight, everything's easy to identify. But on the 5 minute, we were holding this bull flag extremely well. So really good looking move there. Good stuff. Congrats to anyone long BNGO. I feel like I should be trading this right now. BNGO might get halted if it continues this mad move. I think there's a lot of resistance at 6, so I would be careful trading this one. But, snagging this on a quick pullback could be a good move. Definitely has more upside potential. CHEK just got halted. Absolutely insane. CHEK has been a hot ticker as well. This thing just can't stop, won't stop, huh? 40%. Woo! Yeah, that was an aggressive, very aggressive move on this one. It's going to be making a really nice pullback. Don't forget, guys, in about 1 to 2 hours, this whole video will be timestamped. I'm sure if you guys are watching by now, you should Probably already know that, but you know, if by the off chance that you didn't know, now you know. So, you know, big topics like the recap, talking about certain swing trades and certain trade entries. You could quickly go to it in the timestamp in the video description below. BNGO, look at this area, 5.8 right now. $10.56.53. CHEK is going to open up. I wonder if BNGO, though, is going to break below this kind of 79 zone. I wouldn't be surprised if it did a quick retest here at like 567, 570. CHEK is about to open up, guys. It's going to be good fun to watch. So many buyers there. Woo! Oh man, that was a lot of sellers that was just chipping away at once. Damn, you see some of those orders going through? And I literally think I just saw Ross Cameron. It's like a 30,000 share order just now, somewhere in there. 32 right here at 1656, 58, 32,000 shares. And look, boom, 8,000, 5,000. 9,000, 5,000. I mean, these were some big sell orders just coming through. So this is looking pretty nasty on CHEK. But, you know, after such a strong run up on this ticker, I don't think anyone is surprised. How much is this ticker up today? So let's see, closed right around here. It was up at around 200% today. CHEK, absolutely crazy. Yeah, BNGO had that perfect pullback, popped up 2%. Oh my god, picture perfect trade. I should have traded that one. Whew. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO right now. Oh. It's like I'm not the only one getting FOMO. This is dangerous stuff, guys. Put your heads under the sand because this is where pre-market profits start disappearing or tripling. I don't know. I'd be careful with CHEK. I'm kind of on Nicola's side. It might be over, but you know, who knows? It's so hard to say. BNGO, guys, check out this 5.5 area. This was former support. Keep an eye on this area. This could be a really, really good dip buy at one point. I'm not sure if it's going to happen now, but at one point, I do think we're going to have a nice little, you know, pullback to this 5.5 zone. Former major support pre-market. I mean resistance pre-market, and then resistance on the open before we had the big breakout. Not to mention a big support zone in the past. So 5.5, keep an eye out for this one. You can see, boom, we had a nice big original support off this area. Once we broke it, it became new resistance. So this could be a good little intraday bounce here around 5.5, around 6% down from right now. All right, Isaiah, take care. If you were a Warrior Pro, Alex, you could be trading with Ross live right now. That's true, Flushy Ticker. That is very true. But I think I got enough on my plate at the moment. Would be super interesting though. All right, we'll wait for CHEK to open up, and then I'm going to be calling it a day. So CHEK is going to open up at 11:02:23. So 2 more minutes, and then that beast is going to open. So there we go. So while we wait for these last 2 minutes, guys, don't forget to drop a like. I really do appreciate it. Easiest way to support the channel. If you're totally new here, consider subscribing. We'd all love to see you again, and keep learning together. Otherwise than that, let me know. What do you guys think is going to do when it opens up? Do you guys think CHEK is going to dip ski, rip ski? Or do you think it's going to... What's the opposite of dipski ripski? Is it gonna do a ripski to the upside or a ripski to the downside? Let me know what's going on here with CHEK. This should be interesting. Remember, we had some big sell orders go through. This one had a really strong rally just now, and CHEK has around a 43 million float, which is pretty decent, but that 20 million market cap, we'll see. Well, no specific catalyst today. All right, let's see. Ben says Dipski Flusky. She from Marvin. Nasty Blasty. That's a good one, DC. Nasty Blasty. It's gonna dip. Who is we when you say we? Zach, you are part of the we. We all are we. Wait, now I'm really confused. Everyone in this group, everyone on the live stream, we got another 40 seconds. Put in your votes, guys. Flushy ticker. Oh wait, that's I think a name. Down. JDE says down. Bouncy wouncy. Oh, that's a whole different term. We got 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds before CHEK opens. Down. All right. A lot of people saying down. 426. DFV says down. Peter says down. Slushy flushy. It's gonna feel like a slushy. Here we go. Oof. That so far slushy wushy might be a bouncy wouncy though. Look at this. 118 getting chipped. 117. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of holding this pretty okay. But it was a gap down. Uh-oh, here we go. New low. People are going to be cutting here. Oh, yeah. Nasty. Oh, boy. 12%. Okay, 12% is definitely no joke. But this could be the bouncy wouncy. We're at the 9 EMA right here on the 5-minute. Could be a good setup. I personally wouldn't be buying into a halt, but... or red candle after a halt. It's not really my favorite thing to do, but possible about 9% upside, possible 13, no, around 11% downside to about $1. So right now, like a 1-to-1 risk reward. Actually, CHEK is getting more and more attractive to be trading right now. You guys all know I'm done with trading right now for the day, but not too bad. BNGO, let's quickly look at it before we wrap up. Wow, BNGO had a perfect flag pattern and then just broke out past this area up 16%. Oh, yeah, today we wrapped up trading too early. All the good opportunities started kind of coming after 10:30. All the good stuff was like 10:30 till 11. Usually not what I'm trading anymore, but I should have known. I mean, today we should have tailored. I was so focused on my swing trades today, though. Today was a lot of swing trading opportunities. Tomorrow as well. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good guesses. I think you guys nailed the guesses. Right now, CHEK is turning into a little bit of a bouncy wouncy. So yeah, good fun to watch. All right, guys. I'll see you guys then first thing tomorrow morning. Big congrats to everyone. First trading day of the week. You guys are here. You guys are ready to go. Studying, learning, watching the markets. That's what it's all about. If you have a red day today, guys, there's no stress about that. I almost had a red day today. I could have had a red day today, and then I got super lucky with BNGO and just, came back slightly green. So today was a total scratch day for me, and it is what it is. So I'm generally happy a little bit that we kind of stopped the Monday red streak. This would have been the third Monday in a row where we're red on, so that was kind of nice. Whew. Yeah, well, boys, it's reeking of a late day kind of stuff. All right, guys, like always, stay safe, make some awesome trades. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning, and yeah, drop a like on the way out, guys. I really do appreciate that. Ciao, ciao, and good luck trading for everyone that's still trading. Peace. Slightly green, 143, small green day.